up. I think Nathaniel was injured.
Looks that way. What with the blood and torn clothing and all. There's blood here.
The tracks lead into this cave. Must have been really desperate. Through time and distance, I now see.
Go away! Leave me alone! Ah! Shoe! No! Give it back! Ah!
Eaten alive. Hope it was quick.
The wolf took up hers. Bathsheba Ingersoll's, perhaps. This isn't over yet.
They brought more friends. Down, boy. It's certainly going well. Bloody mongrel.
Let's search the den. Poor Nathaniel shall never again see Boston.
But Bathsheba Ingersoll may get her money back. There's an angry spectre nearby. Summon it before it ambushes us.
Unveil yourself.
That's not the ritual I'd have used.
Reveal yourself!
Infested pest!
Again, yours, you bastard.
This isn't over yet. Stay on your feet, Red. Spectre heading for that corpse.
Get lost, won't you? Wee shite, aren't you?
Where do you think you're going? This might hurt. I have another in sight. Move, Red! Too soft. Get in its face. The lantern. Shoot it.
Nathaniel. Poor lad.
To me. Can I join in too?
Here's the belt. The purse is with it.
Keys. Widow Ingersoll's, I don't doubt.
I've seen this symbol in the mines below Fort Jericho.
Why would she have keys to the mines?
Mines. You want to take a look, don't you?
Excuse me.
Nathaniel Sather, I presume. The salesman at Ingersoll's store?
Indeed. Well, former salesman.
Yes. We found your body. I'm Antea Duarte, and here is Red McWraith.
Banishers. I am defenseless, unarmored, vulnerable.
We found your with the money, there were keys.
Bathsheba's. She guarded the keys closely. She...
Keepsakes of her husband,
A lie. Before we came to Fort...
Do you know where she was going?
Not far. She was never gone more than an hour.
Not far from the fort. Somewhere locked up, if the keys are any kind of clue.
If I had something to hide not far from the fort, I'd hide it in the mines. You need our help.
Indeed I do. I wish you to...
Pay your debts, Bathsheba Ingersoll. I think she got the message already.
She owes me my wages. Her husband left money, and she has not spent it.
That's why you stole the cash box. I've got some bad news, Nathaniel.
No, but Thomas can. She can send it to Boston. She knows about him. She knows about my best...
I'll ask you some questions. A good boss, is she?
Once she was as good as her husband.
What happened?
Old man Ingersoll was the kindest of men. And God reward... He taught me all he knew. And more than that, became the father I'd never had. Bathsheba began to live for her shop alone.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Boston born and raised. Thought I'd die there too. The music, the colour and the splendour.
Do you have family?
I have Thomas. Bathsheba knows about him. About us.
We're not here to judge you, Mr. Sather.
I'm in a bind now. I can get the money. Bathsheba Ingersoll must send the money.
We'll take up...
I don't know what this key opens. I do know Widow... And if you find out why, she'll...
Who's that?
Yes. Something's here.
Is Sather right? Did the Widow Ingersoll lie to us?
One of them isn't telling the truth. We should explore the mines beneath the fort anyway. Just in case. Red, I can't manifest anymore. A ward restrains me. Wasn't I always?
This spectral nest needs to be cleansed.
Corrito Skal.
Did we miss a few? Hogging all the fun. Did we miss a few?
There's more of them.
They never learn, do they? Feet on the ground. Watch your step. Stay on your feet, Red.
Have some of this.
Watch your step. Call on me. Ask for help if you need it. I'm at your side again. Like
falling off a log after being startled by a wisp in Akashus.
You're never gonna let me live that one down, are you?
Arsin Let!
I maim the corrupted heart. You aim at its roots.
Is that some kind of cenotaph?
I think so. A memorial to hunters lost. All hunters lost.
Don't let it crush you.
Official cannon powder. I'm ready to shoot the infested roots after you bruise the heart.
Over here. Look.
The heart's yours. The roots are mine. We need to find the key to open this.
What have you done with her, Highlander? Drop the innocent look, son. I'm not buying. That mutinous varlet escapes her cell and you swan in here without a care in the world. You expect me to
Is he looking for a new scapegoat? Already?
answer the question, McGrath?
Lost your prisoner, have you? Well, I can't blame her for running, but I can tell you this.
I should lock you up for this.
You'd enjoy that, wouldn't you?
All right, Captain. Settle down.
I don't know. Her character is one part vinegar and the other Malaise. Who knows what bitter treason.
All due respect, Saul, this is not my circus, and Mrs. Priest is not my...
That we know of.
While she remains out there, flapping loose like an undone mainsail, there can be no trust. Find her and do what?
How stand Fort Jericho and her people?
Here's one. An incident with Flora Abbott. Not content with fighting spectres. Somewhat.
Tell me about Sebastian Priest. What kind of man was he?
He was my loyal right hand for the longest time. On his last assignment, he failed me. Miserably.
Why let his legend grow? And at your expense, too. You...
The people must have their heroes, son.
Telling Priest a liability, do you think? But if...
When a tiger shows its stripes, only a fool believes it's anything but a tiger. And she jeopardized the fort once before. Why would...
All right then, Captain.
She was billeted in the armory. That too is where we locked her up. You have my permission to investigate. McGrath, Fort Jericho would only hold if I can maintain unity.
They never learn, do they? I have another in sight. Change targets. Tormented first. I'm right here, you know.
I didn't like this place one bit. Here we are. Now, let's find the symbol.
Nathaniel was right about the keys. Now why would Bathsheba come here?
Sugar, oil, and spoons. All stolen from Ingersoll's store.
According to the widow.
One thief stole the money and the keys and the merchandise and hid the stuff here. And that thief was the widow Ingersoll herself.
Why would she steal her own merchandise?
She wanted Nathaniel to stay to save the store.
Ask for help if you need it.
This bite's not easily chewed. God, you're tougher than a gadfly. Great! More fun.
Once more, with vigor. Put out that light.
The ledger for Ingersoll's store. Same dates, but with much higher figures.
2 different ledgers, one of which was locked inside a chest. Widow Ingersoll didn't want Nathaniel to see the accounts. She was lying to him about the finances.
Why would Bathsheba lie about her finances?
To keep the store, to keep Nathaniel. They're all she has. She doesn't want to be alone.
You've been good to me, Mr. Ingersoll, and I'll not forget it. I'll do as you ask. I'll help your good lady wife to run the store. I'll not let you down. I swear on it.
Mr. Ingersoll, the late husband of our dear widow.
Nathaniel seemed loyal to the Ingersolls. I wonder why he broke his promise.
We should ask the widow.
So, Banishers, what did you find?
Mr. Sather, amongst other things hidden in the mines, we found your...
I signed that on the day old man Ingersoll died. Tears stained the page. On my oath, I bound myself to the store. But the bonds chafed.
We also found an account book, a double of the one Bathsheba showed you. Only help.
Bathsheba has money.
Maybe it's time to go back to the store and confront Widow Ingersoll.
We'll take our...
Thank you.
Lovely man, really.
We must talk, Mrs. Ingersoll.
Sounds ominous.
I've bad news for you.
Oh no. Poor Pup. Did he,
Yes. The keys which opened first a door in the mines, then a chest. I found your real ledger and your so-called stolen goods. You lied to me, hoping I wouldn't go to...
The box is mine, and so are its contents. What did you do with it? I want them back.
We have what we need. Perhaps it's time to...
Mrs. Ingersoll, I have someone I want you to meet.
Lord have mercy.
Don't worry, Mrs. Ingersoll, all's well. You know Nathaniel Sather, of course. I'll confirm it.
You? He who left when I needed him and lingers when I very much don't.
The money is mine by right.
The money is Mr. Ingersoll's. You wanted it for your precious Thomas.
My Thomas is alive, and old man Ingersoll is long dead. You keep me here to keep the store. You keep the store to keep your husband. You keep your...
I cannot. It would... I lied about the books. I stole the stock and hid it.
I know. But do you hear yourself? What the hell?
I think it's time to end.
Nathaniel Sather, the Ingersoll store was their labor of love, and you sacrificed much to keep...
I did nothing wrong. She withheld my weight.
That's history now. Where you are, you can't use the money.
No, I can. I can move fast and far now. No limits.
To what end?
Your heart may be bound to Thomas, but your ghost is bound to the store by your writ. You won't leave. You can't. Slowly you will decay, and slowly you will forget.
That...
Life is unfair, Nathaniel. Death, too. If you...
Forgive me, Thomas, for I failed you.
There is nothing left for you here.
Oh, Nathaniel. What an awful thing to have to see. What will I do now? What will I do now? And how will I do it?
Hunter's roster. Flora Abbott should be back by now. Someone left in a hurry. No spectral stains.
Well, would you look at that?
No mouse did that.
How does Pennington not know about this?
His head's up his arse, that's how. Either we have a giant rabbit, or this is where she went.
Giant rabbit? There's the thought.
In her haste, she dropped something. In her haste, she dropped something.
Helen could draw. These are fantastic.
But where is she? Maybe we should start at her quarters. One time in a prison in Paris, I banished the rotting corpse of a bishop.
This is gonna be good.
There was a growling in the dungeon, so down I went alone. Empty cell, door locked, no pick. No idea how he got out, but he did. Turns out the bishop was possessed by a tyrant. Killed all the prisoners, was planning a rebellion. A riot of the dead. I've no idea why he was there, and at the end, neither did he, but it took me 3 days to clear the building.
Oh la la.
They never learn, do they?
Not today. Your funeral!
Ah, the cabin from Helen's drawings.
This is the place. Leopold. Same gravestone as appears in her drawings.
You. I had a feeling we'd be crossing paths again. If Pennington sent you, you may run along. I've nothing to say to any of you.
I'm curious. How did you...
I know Fort Jericho better than anyone. It has many ins and outs. If Pennington hadn't had his head up his own arse, he'd have known...
Did you have help?
I still have friends in the fort. And if you think I'm going to tell you more than that...
You weren't easy. Why here in particular?
I was with child when the first plague came. I gave birth. My son never had a chance. I wished to bury him away from the mines. Away. I brought him here. I left him here.
That's a lot of loss for one person.
Yeah, well.
Sebastian's husk vanished. It must have been hard to lose him all over again.
My days are quiet. Some are better than others. At times, I am grateful for the memories. I'm still learning to live around.
We're very sorry for you.
As am I. Count your blessings in the moment.
What are you doing?
Did Pennington send you?
Aye, he sent me. He thinks...
Let him. Let him imagine me lurking in the dark, waiting for him to turn his back. Let him live in his...
I don't think he needs you for that.
If it's not me, it'll be someone else. A man in that state needs an enemy, real or imagined. I took that role. I am done with Pennington, Fort Jericho.
What's the plan? You can't mean to...
I could. But no. When I'm ready, and the road... For most of my life, death has... But to see how you Banishers walk proud beside it... Well, it's as if you dance along the... Perhaps it's time I embraced my gift and put it to good use. Perhaps...
Have you always been sensitive?
I suppose I have. As a child, we'd play secret games in which we'd summon spirits. I remember, for weeks after my grandmother passed, I'd see a... My father ascribed it to a wild imagination. He would not...
You weren't imagining it. You have talent. Match it to your prowess in the fight, and you'd...
I was hoping to find someone to guide me on that path.
It's a hard life. Dangerous.
Well, then I've been training for it for...
Be warned, child's play it is not.
Show me. Show me a real foe with a real Banisher fight.
I'd happily be your teacher, but recent events mean... Looks like you got yourself a new apprentice.
All right, I'll step up. Till you find someone better, mind. Let's show Helen how...
First of all, keep in mind that fighting spectres...
Aye, caution is always advised.
I know a cave where we might find a Antea, how did you become a Banisher?
My mother was a healer. She had the gift. Taught me all she knew. But I was different. I had a gift for ghosts. At 15, I set off to develop it. I knew no one, and had nothing. But my teachers saw my yearning for knowledge and took me on. And here I am.
Quite the adventure. Over here. This is the place.
Good instincts. This cave is badly stained.
Time to dig. We use runes and words of power to make spirits manifest.
Do you pluck them from thin air with your magic rings?
It's more that we will them to come to us. The rings help channel the power.
Spirit and flesh, I summon you!
Did we miss a few? Watch out! Watch out!
Can I keep this up?
Watch out! Almost there. Ask for help if you need it.
Fine work. Both of you.
And that's how a fight goes.
Most of the time.
Except when your partner drops his sword or loses the tie.
Fairy stories. Neither of those entirely plausible things has ever happened.
You fight well.
As do you.
If I didn't,
If you're truly serious about becoming a Banisher, I may have a contact in Boston. Her name is Elizabeth Grey. You should find her, if she wants to be found, at the Green Dr- Tell her I said your apprenticeship clears her debt.
She's interesting. I'd do some reading if I were you. Might help you make a good impression. Here,
I shall treasure it. Thank you.
take care, Helen.
Any last advice for a young-ish?
Love life.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
God willing.
Back to Pennington to give him the news of Helen's passing.
It's such a good lie, it's almost true. Elizabeth owes you money.
She lost a game of all fours to a couple of very large sailors and didn't have a penny to pay them. I made her beg. She wasn't happy.
I'd assumed she was dead.
Most people assume she's dead. She likes it that way.
She and Helen are talking cheddar.
Yep. They're gonna have so much fun.
Reports.
From one soldier to another, and I'll not put it in writing, but
My word. Such terrible tidings. From one soldier to another, and I'll not put it in writing, but I'll not mind if the purse on my
How are you doing?
How am I doing? How am I doing? And yet, though the danger is past, I feel it, the worst is. I miss it. I miss the simplicity.
Nothing strange about it, Captain. In time, it fades. Although... Permission to take...
Permission?
Odd way to make money, but I'll take it.
Helen's free, Pennington is happy for Pennington, and soon there'll be a new Banisher. Everyone wins.
Flora Abbott. Hope she's not dead.